Well, once again, the Seattle Mariners have lost. This makes the fifth time in the last 7 days. The Mariners are officially not hot anymore, and this is starting to worry me. I know I said yesterday that I wasn't worried. I'm still not worried yet. I said, I gave us some wiggle room in my predictions yesterday, but at this point, it's getting bad. Okay, so here's what's happening. Julio Rodriguez is still the best player in the American League. He has been pretty much since the All-Star break. He has been on absolute fire. Today he was 2 for 5 with 4 runs batted in and 2 home runs. So he is now hitting 285 with an 838 OPS. He's up to 27 home runs. He has 33 stolen bases. So he is on pace now for a 30-30 season, which would be simply incredible. The last time the Mariner had a 30-30 season, I believe, was Ken Griffey Jr. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it hasn't been done by a Mariner since Griffey. So that's pretty cool. And then how did the rest of the lineup perform today? Well, J.P. Crawford, he was 2 for 4. He had a pretty good game. Cal Raleigh 0 for 4 in the 3-hole. That's not great. And then Teoscar, he got 2 hits again. So Teoscar 2 for 4 with a couple of runs batted in. But then the bottom of the order, this is what happened to the Mariners today. Dominic Canzone was 1 for 5. Ty France 0 for 3. Mike Ford 0 for 3. Caballero 0 for 3. And then Josh Rojas does end up with a couple of hits. But Suarez and Sam Haggerty both pinch hit and could not get anything going. So the Mariners, even still, we had a 6-2 lead. We should have won this game. This was very much a winnable game. Bryce Miller didn't look great, but he got the job done. 5 innings, only 1 run, 7 hits, 2 strikeouts. So, too bad he couldn't go a little bit longer, because then we bring in Dominic Leone. And what does Dominic Leone do? He allows 2 straight solo home runs. They weren't back-to-back, but 2 solo home runs in his inning, in the 6th inning. Dominic Leone, a guy who just joined the team, and all I'm saying is, I know he used to be on the Mariners. I know he's had good seasons in the past, but there is a reason why the Angels got rid of this player. He has not been good this year. He is boasting a solid 5.12 ERA this season, so he's not very good. I don't see why he's on the team. I don't understand it. He's been terrible. He's now allowed 3 home runs in less than 2 innings on the team. Then Gabe Spire comes in, gets the last out of the 6th, and then like we always do for some reason, we don't leave Gabe Spire in the game. So we let him get 1 out. He threw 3 pitches, and then Matt Brash comes in, pitches the 7th, scoreless, then come to the 8th. And what the heck? Justin Topa decides that in a 6-3 ball game, he's going to blow the hold and allow a 3-run pinch hit home run. And that was off the bat of, let me check my notes here. It was off the bat of a guy whose name, I've never heard of this guy, Nick Martini. If you've never heard of Nick Martini, then you are probably you're probably just a normal baseball fan. Nick Martini, a guy who has had only 41 at-bats this season, 4 home runs. He's 33 years old. He's a journeyman. He's played for the A's. He's played for the Padres. He's played for the Cubs. But, this is a guy who in his career has 6 home runs and is a career 266 hitter. So, Nick Martini is not a good baseball player. And Justin Topa, who's been, credit to him, he's been good this year, but he did not look good today. And he allows a guy before today, only had hit 5 home runs in his Major League Baseball career to hit a game-tying pinch hit 3-run bomb. Then in the 9th inning, who decides to blow it but our pitcher of the month, who I'm telling you, Andres Munoz is just not that good. I don't know why people think this guy is good. Just because he throws hard, he has a 2.95 ERA. This guy's barely a league average leverage arm. Most guys who are considered good for leverage arms have to have an ERA below 2. This guy, he's almost at 3. He allows a walk-off hit, and that was off the bat of, hang on, let me see. Munoz allowing the walk-off from Christian Encarnacion Strand. And if you're wondering who he is, again, I've never heard of Christian Encarnacion Strand before. He's a first baseman. This is a dude who is a rookie, 23 years old, 261 hitter, 6 home runs, 21 runs batted in. So a rookie and a journeyman, two guys who have a combined total of 11 career home runs, ended up causing the Mariners to lose this game. And there are some serious concerns. Okay, first off, if we don't win tomorrow, then I'm going to start going a little bit into panic mode because we can't get swept, right? A sweep is about as bad that it could get for us, especially when you look at the schedule. We have to go to Tampa Bay next. So if we get swept by the Rays are going to feast on us. The Rays already have beat us 3 out of 4 times, I believe, this year. Or wait, no, they beat us 2 out of 3, and now we have to go play them for 4 in Tampa. I'm not so sure that we can win that series. I think at best we can probably split that series. But if we lose tomorrow, we almost have to win 2 out of 4 against the Rays. If we win tomorrow, we give ourselves a little more wiggle room. But at this point, the Astros, they're going to win today. They're up 12-1 on the Rangers. And the Blue Jays are playing the A's. So after today, we are going to be a game behind Houston for the division. We are also going to have a 1-game lead over Toronto, most likely, and a 1.5-game lead over Texas. And our schedule, again, I don't know why people are thinking we're locked for the playoffs. Tampa Bay is a good team. The Dodgers, and then Texas, Houston, Texas. We only have 6 more games against losing teams. 3 against Oakland, who, by the way, just beat us, and 3 at home against the Angels. So I am not sold on the Mariners making the playoffs at all right now. I would say if we want to make the playoffs, we have to do a couple of things. We have to clean up starting pitching, we have to clean up the bullpen, and we have to clean up our offense. I mean, Julio is great, and he is doing his very best right now to put this team on his freaking back. But Julio, unfortunately, in baseball, as we've seen from the Angels, one player cannot carry your team. Ty France, I saw this morning. Ty France has not scored a run since August 21st. So that was, I'm not very good at math, but that was 15 days ago. Today's September 5th. Ty France hasn't had a run batted in since August 23rd. So it has been 2 full calendar weeks since Ty France last crossed home plate. That is insane. Like, why are we playing this guy? Ty France, you need to pick it up. And you can see it. Like, let's look at his stats. The last 15 games, this is Ty France's amazing stat line. In the last 15 games, he has 50 at-bats, 5 runs scored, 12 hits, 1 run batted in, 5 walks, 11 strikeouts. He's batting .240 with a .280 slugging and a .397 on-base percentage. Ty France has not hit a single home run in the past 15 games. In fact, in the past 30, he only has 3. And, yeah, I mean, this is a problem. The Ty France thing is starting to become a big problem. He's not producing at all. His OPS is going to fall below 700 soon. How about Jose Caballero? This is a guy who got hot for a little bit, but he is back to being bad. Look at him. Last 7 games for Jose Caballero, he is 0 for 14. So he is hitting a solid 0 in his last 7 games. Last 30 games, he's hitting .212 with 0 home runs and just 3 runs batted in for Jose Caballero in his past 30 games. That's not good. He has been terrible. Not clutch at all. Josh Rojas was 2 for 3 today. He's been good. He continues to be good. I don't know why we didn't play Eugenio Suarez. Pinch hitting Sam Haggerty makes no sense to me. We also pinch ran Dylan Moore, who, by the way, talk about guys in a slump. Dylan Moore, he's also been in a slump. Look at his. Last 7 games, Dylan Moore is back to hitting .077 in his last 7 games. He's 1 for 13. And even in his last 15 games, he's hitting a solid .222 with just 5 runs batted in the last 15 games, 4 runs scored. He does have a couple home runs in that stretch. But, yeah, this is not good right now where the offense is at. And then you look at Cal Raleigh. Cal Raleigh, in his last 7 games, he's hitting .227 with 0 home runs. So he has also cooled off pretty drastically from where he was at. So all of our offense at the very wrong time, besides pretty much our top 3 hitters, Julio, JP, and Teoscar, who continue to be our top 3 hitters, the rest of our offense has completely decided that they're just going to take a back seat right now And when the bullpen and starting pitching also stinks, that's not acceptable. So right now, I'm still going to say, after today, I still think the Mariners win 90 games. I still think that we are going to hit that final wild card spot. So the same as I said yesterday, but if we don't win tomorrow, that prediction might just change a little bit because we have to win against teams that are inferior to us, and the Reds are an inferior team. They're a team that had been struggling, and now we are letting guys like Noelvi Marte, who we traded to them. Remember, we traded Noelvi Marte to the Reds. He just hit his first career home run against us today. And we're letting guys like Nick Martini, who literally had 5 career home runs up until today. He's the guy who played hero for the Reds. So let's look at tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's going to be Logan Gilbert against a guy named Richardson. This guy's name is Lyon Richardson. He has played. This is his stat line. Okay, I'm going to read you his stat line today, and you can decide for me if you think we should win this game tomorrow. Lyon Richardson, 23 years old. He's a rookie this year. He has an 0-1 record. He has started 3 games. He's pitched 12 innings. He has a 6.75 ERA. In his 12 innings, he has allowed 10 hits, 9 earned runs, 3 home runs, 11 walks. 11, guys. He's averaging almost 1 walk per inning and 9 strikeouts. If we don't win tomorrow, there's going to be hell to pay. And I don't know what's going to happen. But we pretty much have to win this game tomorrow. By the way, right now, the Blue Jays and the A's are currently... Let's see what the score is for that. It's 0-0. Blue Jays have a runner on in the 3rd inning. So, I'm expecting the Blue Jays to win. I'm assuming they're going to. That's going to put them 1 game behind us. And the Rangers are going to be out of the playoff picture, actually. But they'll only be 1.5 games back. Which means, if it comes down to those last 10, and then we have 7 games against the Rangers. And the Rangers, by the way, they've dominated us this year. So if it comes down to the Mariners versus the Rangers for the final wildcard spot, that doesn't give me a good feeling. We have to win these games. There's no other way to put it. And today was a frustrating one. So, with all that being said, go Mariners. Keep it up. We better win tomorrow. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Thank you guys.